Angle too.
You tuck against that wall as tight as you can there, big fella. Famouz now waiting for the pressure. And it is TENN who wins the duel out. Blaze King, little warning shot now. His position's given away. It's almost like he has too many options here. None of them are good. While Flipsider and the rest of the team, including Berserk, are just able to hold the line themselves. Sugar Zero on the site and dead. Boom, win the pistol. It's good, but the paranoia is even better. It hits them all, and you see the dash has to be used by Berserk to get into Cubby, so he cannot use that to go in aggressively into the side, and Berserk tries to go up top. He's pulled right back down. How much more can Depp find? Still trying to spam through. The rifles finally starting to do some work for the side of Boom, but it's gotten to a 1v1. Laz wins it out.
Berserks.
Depp has his ult. Can't imagine if he uses
His
this
dash.
round.
Oh my goodness.
Very good call. Berserk's done. Depp gets the wall up.
He's staying up.
Positions, of course, he's staying up. Oh, Depp finally goes down. They're trying to apply pressure mid too. This round was.
Hey, that's gonna get him a lot of information, but in a situation where they're man up, I'm a little curious about this Laz.
That's a big kill too, because he had his lockdown. Right, there's a possibility that you choose to investigate. Boom's safe for now. Flipsider choosing to use the lockdown. Tehbotol is going to be flanking him through, and now you've got the nightfall you have to deal with as well. A whole lot of utility used, and it is going to spot a couple members. Depp pulls out the finger guns, the pew-pews, and tries to find the kill, and he does onto Blaze King. Famouz drops 10, ult not around, Depp isn't either. 3v3 for the round as Tehbotol has not left this area of the map. Now he drops the Rolling Thunder. The undulating waves push them back as Crow falls, but Laz still with the op, still healthy, getting past the Hunter's Fury, getting past Famouz, and getting past Flips. There's the tap. There's the first. Sugar Zero. It's out Famouz. Utility. Keeping things at bay for now. He's just on the other side of the wall.
Nobody's diffusing yet.
Not yet. And Berserk is getting massive kills, but Sugar Zero.
Still not halved.
No.
There's no time.
No, there's not. No, there's not at all.
Laz is taking a lot of time dealing with this, but so is Boom. They had the free sight, and the spike just went down.
Flank comes through. Flipsider was swinging out to check it. Unfortunately, he gets a bit more than he bargained for. Depp has fallen. Sugar Zero starting to creep his way forward, but you mentioned it. The flank out from Blaze King is going all the way around while the fight ensues on the site. If they can keep their defenses up,
For him.
right into him.
Oh
dear. Blades gone. The second not found.
Star already out on the spike. They're playing post plant once again.
Depp has gotten across the site using his wall, and you saw him playing
what a
smoke.
what a smoke dart!
The dart was so good. It was so good, but Laz is up, continues to cause problems. It continues to wreak havoc onto Boom.
They still have an aftershock, but he can't find a good angle to use it. They're at half.
Oh, the swing is not great out from Crow. But he gets the kill. Blaze King falls. Tehbotol's gonna do it himself. No, Crow holds the defuse. Anyone. Oh, sorry, I didn't want. But they've got a really nice nightfall and a paranoia to counter. But somehow Flipsider gets two. He gets a third. It certainly didn't look like the round where they would find value, but alas, here's where we are. Laz in a 1v2. The op shot misses. The headhunter does as well.
You can fight a 1v1 right now if you can.
Does he just drop down? Does he just go for it recklessly? Smoked off now, has to take the scenic route. All the way around. Still has that op. Second smoke through. The spam not gonna land. He goes back up top. Oh, if they hadn't heard him before, they did then.
There's no more bullets.
Oh. Blaze from. And that really doesn't get a whole lot. You haven't cleared out Heaven, you haven't cleared out Hell, you haven't cleared out Link.
It's like an anti-breach lockdown. All the way far away so they can't break it, but there's no breach.
Try to get out onto the site, and Depp is still down in hell. Remember, that was one of the spots that we mentioned. It was not cleared out by the ult. Depp goes aggressive. Depp gets the kill. 3 on the round for him so far, but Blaze stops it. Can't stop it. This is where they wanted to go from the beginning. They've also got TENN who's pushed really far up into Link, and he's going to flash just on the other side of smoke. There are 2 people there, but the frenzy finds nothing. Can Sugar Zero find any of it? TENN there. All of the members of ZETA are just dying, but Laz once again shows up to save the day. Back behind enemy lines. And he's going to have to do it again, this time with 3 bullets, 19 HP. Flipsider jumped onto the smoke, and I don't know that... And then meanwhile, the spike was planted down C. Look at Depp is just gone exploring. He's playing a different game right now. 2 members left, and they're still back in spawn. Laz, not able to connect anything on the first shot. He's pushed off the angle. He has to run away and tuck. Deb still close by. Laz continuing to be the recon dart. Find
Zero's turn.
Yeah. A little sidestep, and perhaps a kill on the other side. There it is. Deb shows up. Sugar0 does.
I'm wondering if Tehbotol will have his fault line up in time right now. Because there's not really any utility here.
Other than the blades. They were around. They took care of Laz. And they fall. Zeta just cracks the side open. You've got Blaze King, who's going to be on the flank again, and that's leaving poor Flipsider, who's been, again, top fragging. Left to do it all on his own. He's able to take one with him, but not much more. A 1v2 for Blaze is, again, he's going to show up just a bit late, and he's going to be showing up from sides unexpected.
I do like that smoke, though. It gives fall. I mean, they're just both in hell, watching him. That smoke has really react at all. They didn't pop any utility. They broke what's that? Oh, hold on. This engagement. Good flash again. Gets BerserX off the angle.
Are they expecting something there?
Just pop his dash. Stays on the angle, though.
Stays. The cloud burst. He's going back in. He's going back in. And the short, he finds a second. He's not done. The Hunter's Fury to try to keep them back, to try to provide some cover for him to cause
timing.
more.
Flip. He felt that. That went straight with his arm movement.
Well, may have just won boom this round.
Last player standing.
It's close.
Spike down.
That spike, though. And definitely.
He's getting his. And Berserk trying to get his. Oh, nah.
Can't dash away.
I mean, he doesn't seem to care, though. And there's no real challenge. It was only because Berserk decided to peek again. They're going to try to get into C. They've gotten in through Garage, but Blaze King was tucked the entire time.
And Drone's coming out now to clear last 2. Definitely a fantastic round here from Boom. BerserX, again, the aggressiveness for him nets him so much value.
I don't think the drone spotted him. It should have expired before. It doesn't look like it. They've got the Rolling Thunder, and oh.
Sugar0 just TP'd in,
yeah.
so no more TPs for him. He's got his ult, though.
Where's he going to go?
Back long.
30 seconds.
Just to get some info. They drop the Nightfall to clear out Garage, try to clear out some of C, but the Gravity Wall keeps him back. Blaze King again with his utility causes problems for Zeta. And he's in the same little ratty spot that he was in before. This time they've spotted him, and it doesn't matter. What a hold. Being so cautious about working up towards short.
Forget the lockdown's going to be here. BerserX just dodged the knife, potentially going for an updraft play. Once this hit starts to come, but everybody's tucked underneath everything. Here comes the lockdown.
Do they have anything to clear it out? I don't think they do. And whatever they're made of in is now gone.
They want to fight, but they don't have the tools to do it. And they're all left on site by themselves. The wall, too, they're getting the kills anyways.
The only person who should be on the outside of it is Sugar0 and Laz. And those are the only 2 that remain. Oh, Sugar0 swings out. The Cosmic Divide not keeping him back. Laz is going to have to go forward. He's going to have to challenge it. This shot is going to be filthy if he lands it, but he doesn't get the diffuser. It's not as bad as...
Oh, Laz is just... Oh, my goodness.
It could have been. Hunter Siri out. TENN committing onto the plan and paying for it with his life. But they've gotten the spike down. The Nightfall's out very early. The Paranoia, the Prowlers, again, they just want to fight. They want to leave nothing to chance, and Sugar0 walks into a crossfire that has 3 members of Boom Esports waiting for him.
They're overheating.
Yeah, they are.
Blaze just got a star back, too. The smoke's going down.
Zerk on the defuse. He's gotten it to half. Again, a 2 before the spams through, and it's much like the end of the previous round.
Was using in their game to try to get this plant down, but there's a really cool smoke. Oh, but the TP's short.
Wasn't deep enough. And Famous was just happily waiting for depth there. That is not how they wanted this round to start, and it hasn't gotten much better at all. A 4v2 here, Sugar0 pushing his way forward. Is met by Tehbotol, and now Laz, the only one alive. The frenzy on the other side as Berserk cleans him up. Flipsider gets the kill, and BME continue to push forward. Flash to create some space as Berserk is dealing some of the pressure that's coming in from elbow.
He just accidentally stunned the backside there, but
he's entirely surrounded right now. He's got Deb in front of him, TENN behind him, and somehow manages to take one down with him.
Spike down.
Keep the
A.
trades even after the advantage gain. Zeta still behind him. Blaze King was trying to navigate that Prowler.
And you've got to be careful. I mean, at this point, Famous is alone. He does have a Bulldog, but the thing is, Zeta have all grabbed weapons.
Look at the trip as well. It's so
Spike
deep in the
planted.
spawn. They know where he's coming from. It's their side. It's Art.
Sugar Zero waiting on the other side of this box. Another thrifty round.
So much space in the back of sight as well, though. He's all the way up in secret.
Yeah. Sugar Zero going into Art, and they thought they had a flank, but they weren't worried about their own.
One enemy
The
remaining.
op shot out from Laz. The idea from Boom was there, but Zeta are just a step ahead. Famous here, he's got the tour de force, he's pushing his way forward, he's made a 1v3 into a 1v2. Sugar Zero with have anything other than that. It's really just now Prowler that's being used, or excuse me, a Trailblazer being used to try to clear some space. Berserk sidesteps it and swings out into two members of Zeta and cleans them both up. The flash as he tucks behind,
Spike down A.
but now Tehbotol there to help.
Waiting for Laz. Slow in Art.
Oh, it's a long time to wait.
Last player standing.
Way too many targets. Dev can't even get them, actually leaves him world to hurt. 8 HP. Ooh.
Catch them.
Here we go, Blaze. Starting to look a little clean right now. All because they start to take the initiative themselves.
He's still so far up. Down C long. You've got Blaze who's creeping his way forward. The Insiders there. They're so trapped in this hallway, but they fight their way out. I mean, Crow has no good options right now.
Here's another aggressive play for them. Initiative certainly on their side.
And this is the first time they really take this much aggression, and they're rewarded with a kill onto Sugar Zero. They have full mid control here. And the gunfire continues to erupt. Actually, Crow able to punch back with 2 clean kills of his own.
He's going to go for more. Tehbotol wants the multi-kill. His teammate for a brief moment, and Laz strikes.
And
Gets him
Laz
too.
finds another.
What a
30
beast.
seconds left.
They just walk through their smoke there in alleyway too. Sugar Zero has been doing that every single round, and he's not been punished a single time.
Man, for as highly as we were speaking about the defensive setup from Boom in this round and how clean it looked, it seemed like they had everything accounted for. It was one moment of Berserk rotating away that opens up a kill for Last a little bit.
But he got space with that.
He did.
Sugar Zero get into sewers.
Oh, Berserk's just on the other side. The Nightfall there, the op shot too. As you see, Berserk tries to take space, but Sugar Zero punches back elsewhere.
And Tehbotol as well tries to chase him through sewers. We're gonna have an ult that does give a little space here to plant. It's a sliver though.
And the spike is not.
He's behind so fast.
And he's gonna push right into it. He's gonna push right into it, and they don't know.
Oh my goodness.
They don't know. They don't know. He
30
steps out.
seconds left.
The decay
Spike
starts to wear
down
off, but
A.
they're swinging around right behind him. The spike well out of reach. Sugar Zero on the other side, and Tehbotol with the flip.
They want to lean into it too much. This challenge, Sugar Zero has the one way, but it's too late. But it's there for Crow.
Berserk manages to find 2 with the frenzy. And that was dry. They just swung out.
Immediately also using that lineup. The same orb that Sugar Zero was putting down, and TENN's trying to capitalize on the same space.
Betrayed by the sliver in the door. And now the nade. Flipsider has to swing in. The ghost cleans up 10.
Somehow this is even. On long B though.
It's just no info of anything. No knowledge. Zap on the swing. He gets spammed through the smoke. It all falls onto Laz again. Can he do it for Zeta? Can he net them a pistol? It seems unlikely, and yeah, there's no way you check that ratty little corner, right?
No time even.
One enemy
Goal!
remaining.
1. But there's some pace, there's some aggression. The paranoia out from Tehbotol, and then the swing out from Berserk finds him a kill.
Double time through both the left and right side of mid. To Art and to Ali.
Shadows traveling.
With mixed success, but there you go from Flip. They're picking them apart now.
Yeah, man, they have full sight control here. And again, this is I hate to win.
Last player
They're gonna
standing.
flash right through on the other side. Crow trying to find the kills. He finds 1, he finds 2. He's got it down to a 1v1. Tehbotol just on the other side, just has to delay. And he gets to continue to persist on this. Blaze King is gonna continue to work his way up now, B-Link.
Crow's checking it
30 seconds
every
left.
so often. but it could strike fast. He's leaving it right now.
And he has utility. Crow on the peak. The paranoia is there, but the flash keeps him back. And now you've got the showstopper up top. One goes down. Flipsider does two. ZETA cracked the site open.
Kept the spike in their control.
If SugarZero can get up into into site, excuse me, he can use the Viper's Pit, and there it is.
Have to clear the site.
And BlazeKing is the only one who's up. Do they know that he's there? They don't know that he's there. He gets one. He gets two. He was the linchpin, and he was never taken care of. He's pushed off, he's paranoid. He tries to drop a satchel to keep him back. His position given away too. He tried to find safety, but he wasn't able to. They've fully taken A, and they're looking for more. Look at how deep famouz is.
Famouz has to be super, super smart here.
Laz has to find value with that tour de force.
Has to show himself.
He had the second smoke used.
Teleport's ready.
Is he the tip of the spear? Is he the first one who shows into a crossfire like that? He is the one who shows. And be again, and you've got BlazeKing joining them. What? They're applying pressure everywhere.
Here comes the flank.
And the spike ults out. The spike ults B. They're gonna get the spike down.
While Laz might have still held on to the initial push from Flipsider, they've got the site now.
What a play. But ZETA may have spread themselves a bit, or excuse me, BME may have spread themselves a bit too thin.
There.
Yeah, they got the spike down.
It's planted for famouz here. If you get SugarZero down, there's definitely a room for this op to do, or this long range to do something.
Spams the pings. It's gonna, yeah, man. That
Crow to play this Trailblazer. SugarZero's here.
BME are in trouble, man. Mid is really the only way they have to go, and Dep's waiting on the other side. No paranoia. And they walk right into him. The Nightfall doesn't even hit him, so they don't know he's there. The gun barrel betrays him. A prime game. You've got to move fast here, man. The spike's been down for a little while. You've got to up the pace. Dep weak. Tehbotol waiting on the other side. The Viper spits down. And ZETA continues. 10 seconds left. They've got to get the spike down. 10. Rotating around. Everyone is being flanked upon here with 5 seconds. Laz holds them back.
3 players coming through. This is going to be a battle here in halls.
A bloodbath, and they're waiting for it. You see the stimmy through. The relay bolts are there. Nobody can see a dang thing because there's so much utility going through. SugarZero somehow avoids it, swings out. The quick right click cleans up the kill. And now Laz, once again, left alone.
Cool. Similar style of bonus. They all have Spectres and TENN's challenging with the stun.
And they're all stunned up, and now they're all flashed, and now they're all dying.
Spike down.
A 3v2 in favor of ZETA. As they keep them back long enough for the reinforcements to arrive. The spike is still behind them.
Farming ult torbs at this point.
In this 1v3 with 70 HP. And he's in a position where he can at least get a 1v1.
On this site.
But Laz will be first. And he doesn't find anything. Dep does, though. He puts the wall up, dude. Provides some cover, and SugarZero was behind him the entire time.
And it's patience from him, too. Puts down the smoke that Flip wants to come through. It's too clean. They controlled halls very well against Loud.
Yeah, they did. Oh, boy. Here we go. Orbital strike, but they're going to get past it. The showstopper there, too. Oh, and TENN, including himself, gets the kill. Both showstoppers used, the orbital strike used, and somehow ZETA still have 2 ults to work with.
BlazeKing just got his own ult, though. But the big issue here, Laz is flanking. They're going to double take halls with him and Dep.
And Blaze is still tucked in here, right? It's not like he can reposition and play around the orbital strike. He is the line of defense. And now he's outnumbered. They're infesting the Rolling Thunder here, too.
Very nice.
Blaze stunned and Blaze dead.
Safety ult.
Alarm bot. It's just Flipsider who's here to cover. The utility to try to keep the spike off. Flipsider's been taken care of, and BlazeKing wasn't able to get away from it.
He tried to avoid the damage at the distance, but you gotta be careful here. This flank again from Tehbotol gets taken care of immediately from TENN. Oh, they're getting ripped apart. Just ripped apart.
And the one nice thing is here, at least they got the spike down, but you're right. Man, they've struggled so much. Unless famouz can do something here in a 1v3. TENN is weak, but he's just going to hold it. The spam through is not going to cause any problems. He had to hesitate using a Vandal. He is.
They're expecting the fast push on A, and they're going to be here just as they get the spike to be planted.
Can they challenge? Can they take care of the flank? Can they hold them back?
There's nobody paying attention right now.
Oh, they've heard them, though. The jumping, the
that
Roomba.
That Roomba gives false information!
No way! No way! Blaze King gets 2 from a tucked corner. False sense of security off of the Roomba, and it's turned into a 2v2. The spike has been planted, but they're fighting in spawn. And it's down to a 1v1. The orbital strike used.
And it's planted for spawn. It's planted in the front of the site here. Flip definitely has a chance.
He doesn't have an op. He's just gonna have to spam through. Surely not.
Damage done.
Sugar Zero holds it!
3-way pinch.
He has 2 satchels too. This time the Roomba clearing out the cubby. Oh, and the Rolling Thunder goes his way. There it is. There's his ult. TENN with 1 satchel goes across. He still has another to work with, and it's gonna land right. Oh, it didn't kill him.
1 enemy remaining.
But ZETA get the kills anyway.
Where's Tehbotol? Can you find him? Can you find him? Can he still convert this?
What utility does he have? He has a fault line.
Can't scope the op anymore.
Oh, they've gotten off of it. They've gotten off of it in depth. 3 members in spawn. Last one of them pushing forward. A member just on the other side of the smoke, and Blaze got a little too froggy with it. Tried peeking a bit too far. famouz does too. This round looks dire for Boom. The flash there, the kill onto Berserk 2.
A good nade from TENN as well.
Very well played, and yeah, they can try to keep the delay around the post plant. But there are only so many tricks in that bag.
Oh, wait.
There are only so many tricks in the bag! The trick is Flipsider! Tehbotol 1v1, it's gotten to half. Laz tries to hold it.
But this challenge is far too much.
Can they rewrite what seems like an obituary right now? It does not look good. Remember, Laz popped off map 1, devastated and dejected that they lost it. Carries his team through map 2 and now finds openers on map 3. This very well may be the finishing touches, Bala. Josh's bald head may be safe for one more day.
And I mean, the only chance they had was to win the pistol. The one pistol.
Again, that headhunter set up. Look, that hit coming in though. Flipsider showing he can use that headhunter just as well. He's able to clean up 1. The flank is going to be coming in from the southern side of the map. You see the breach utility trying to deny the plant, but Sugar Zero gets it down.
Guys, they're all in here on this round.
Yes, they are. I mean, you've got nothing else to play for. You've got to convert it here. My goodness, what a shot. Tehbotol still only has the Sheriff, and he's now left alone. TENN is weak, and TENN doesn't care. TENN again pushing forward. Oh my goodness, everyone is there. They've somehow found enough to buy a bit more, and the gun's just not finding enough. The judge from famouz perhaps waits on the other side of the door, looking for something to change into, and no, it was just the judge. Flipsider and Blaze King left alone, staring down the barrel of elimination here at Champs. All the way out in Istanbul. Laz holding the angle. Blaze on the peak. Flipsider below him. And he's got a Guardian. If he can slip in quietly, he may have something to do here. Oh, he got 1. It's a 2v2 here. Flipsider, the leader, again, outnumbered, outgunned, and down.